Welcome to 2026. I read a story very recently where this governor of Akwa Ibom State had a public meeting with some citizens or indigents of the state. And then right there at the stadium, in the midst of the crowd, this young lady was pushing to make contact with the governor. And this is a conventional Nigerian situation where celebrities on the street and everybody wants to have a feel of them. But in the case of this lady, that was not just it. And when the governor spotted the aggression, the persistence, he decided to pause for a moment to ask, "Young lady, do you want to see me?" She said, "Yes." "What do you want?" That was the question. And you see, that's a destiny question for everybody or just about anybody. This year, I want you to know that you're going to come to a point where somebody's going to ask you, "What do you want?" And what will happen after that question will be hinged on two things: whether you were prepared for that moment or not. That is going to be the deciding or determining factor. Suddenly, this lady said, "Oh, I'm a businesswoman. I do this. I've been pushing. I need support." The governor said, "What do you do?" She didn't take time to explain. Guess what? Right inside her bag, she had a sample. She brought the sample out. "You produce this?" She said, "Yes." You see, evidence is the end of argument. When the governor saw the product, he was moved. And then suddenly he does refer her to the commissioner responsible for empowerment and say, "We are going to set this woman up so that she can upskill her production." Now, what does that mean to you? That is the power of preparation. A lot of young people have dreams, they have ambition, they wish to be this. But guess what? If wishes were horses, even beggars will ride them. Everybody keep wishing for something. But the question is, how prepared are you for that which you desire? It's not enough to wish to travel all over the world. It's not enough to wish to speak in front of important people. It's not enough to wish to become anything. What action are you taking in the direction of your desire? That is what shows how prepared you are. And what they call success is when opportunity meets preparation. A lot of times you have missed your moment because the opportunity keeps coming and you are not quite ready. Just go do this sample, even not on yourself. Ask 20 young persons on the street randomly, "What do you want?" You will see that not even up to 9 of them will be able to give you a straight answer of what they want exactly. So I want you to not live by chance. Be intentional. Build yourself. Prepare for that moment. It's going to be spontaneous. It's going to be instant. It's going to be at the time, at the place, in a season where you least expect it. But don't be taken unawares. Get prepared. Don't say, "Oh, what am I preparing for?" Prepare for that moment, because you never can tell. Just like a thief in the night, that moment can, just step in. But are you going to be ready for it? That is what is going to define how far you will go in this year, 2026. So I'm giving you this word today because this is the foundation for success: preparation. Again, never forget that what we call success is when opportunity meets preparation. I leave you with this last story. There's this recent story that has been trending all over social media of a young content creator who met this guy, who was picking dustbin, stuff to sell. And he was carrying a bag full. And the guy asked him, "All of this you're carrying, how much will it fetch you?" The guy said, "The whole of that big bag that was almost breaking his backbone, that at best maybe 2,000. That's very good price. But 1,000. What? The guy went for that to ask him, "Why are you doing this?" He said he's trying to save up money to get tools for his craft. "What skill do you have?" He said, "I learned tiling." "Are you sure? What year?" He said, 2027. The guy was not thinking to give the answers. He knew exactly why he was working. He knew exactly why he was doing what he was doing. And as the young man was asking the question, he was giving the response instantly. And then he said, "Okay, so what are the tools? Have you done your freedom?" He said, no, he couldn't do his freedom because he's not been able to, to buy the tools. "What are the tools?" The guy mentioned them. He said, "Okay, follow me." Took him somewhere, bought him, had a haircut, took him, changed some clothes, and then went to eat, and then surprised him with the tools. Then you need to see the young man rolling on the floor. It was a very teary moment. and emotional. But what stood out for me in that whole video was that this young man at 19 years old was in the trash picking dustbin, but he knew exactly what he wanted and he had prepared for that moment. And when the opportunity came, he seized it, and that became the defining moment for his life. So I don't want you to miss any opportunity this year. Make sure that you're ready for it as it comes. Grab it and let it define your essence this year, because I don't want you to repeat the same history of 2025. This is a new year and a lot is waiting for you this year. Again, I'm always waiting for you. See you at the top. God bless you. Congratulations.